Hey everybody.
Good evening. Hope everybody's doing well tonight on this Thursday evening.
Right. Daryl and I are busy at work. Hey Miranda, how are you? We're glad that you're here. We're a little early. This is pretty early for us.
Come on a little earlier than we normally do. Mm-hmm. We want to show you what we do.
You know, we've done this before.
Have we done this?
We have. We did it in the spring. All right, let's see who's coming on. Hey Bonnie. Hey Christina. Hey Robin. How are you guys tonight?
Syracuse, New York. Amy. Wow.
Oh.
Now my sister's in Pittsburgh. She was saying it was snowing a lot for her today.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, she was actually afraid. I haven't checked on her. She was afraid she couldn't get home from work today. It snowed so much.
Oh, wow. All right, you guys, can you hit the hearts and the likes for us? And just, you know, we always tell you guys, but just want to remind you that that's how Facebook knows that we're live, and it lets other people know. Okay, so this is what we're doing. I am teaching about dinosaurs tomorrow. And so as part of the lesson, the kids are going to be digging chocolate chips out of a chocolate chip cookie because those are the fossils. And then we're breaking up these animal crackers. We're taking 2 animal crackers, breaking them up, and then they will open this up and like a puzzle, put it back together, just like paleontologists put fossils
and
together.
bones and all that fun stuff together. So,
how is everybody? Are you guys good? Linda said, hope y'all are warm. What do you think about today? It was pretty nice today.
It got to like 60 today, which was not bad. I think it's going to be down into the 20s tonight. I don't know, maybe low 30s or something.
When does all the cold start?
Sunday.
Sunday starts Sunday. Hey Janet from Greenville, South Carolina. My sweet friend Connie is from that area. She, anyway, I like Greenville. It's kind of a neat place.
And she's actually over in the Seneca area.
Diane says, hi Pennsylvania. Hi, Pennsylvania is snow here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Diane said, y'all are so cute. Listen, we've had a lot going on today. Do you want to update them on the workshop? Like what you were able to what you were working on today?
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out how my day went. So I went to the city and talked to the guy that handles the permitting for the city, allowing the permit to be submitted. He had gone over the paperwork and he said that there are a couple of issues with the paperwork. So one of them I got with Clint. He's going to have to do some stuff. He said he can get to it tomorrow.
Yeah.
And the other is a plot something anyway. I can't remember exactly. So I went to our surveyor. He has an office here in Columbiana. And his girl said that she is going to try really hard to get the plot done this weekend.
So do they just kind of look at the house and make sure it all fits on the property, which makes sense? But
well, they actually have to put the measurements in.
Okay.
So Clint had provided a picture, a drawing, if you will, of where the shed will go or the workshop will go. Mm-hmm. And but the measurements, he had the measurements of the shop, but he didn't have the measurements of the property. Of how far off of the road it will be, how far off of the side plot it will be, all those, how far off the back plot, all these things needed to be in there. And she felt, with what I provided, that it would be something that she could put together. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, I did that, and so hopefully Monday or sometime next week, we have all that stuff and can be submitted to Shelby County.
To the county.
So the
Okay.
permit can then be issued.
Yeah, awesome. That's good.
Yeah. Big
You know, we
steps.
always know there's going to be a little hiccup, right? Like,
Yeah.
anyway, so a lot of people are asking what we're doing. I know we kind of explained it when we first came on, but tomorrow I'm going to be teaching about dinosaurs, and we're going to be talking about fossils at a school. And so as part of the activity, they'll be taking chocolate chip cookies, a big chocolate chip cookie, and then they dig out the chocolate chips because those are the fossils. And then what we're doing right now is we're just breaking up. I'll show you these cookies.
Animal crackers.
Which we love these things. We always like it when there's broken ones.
At the very bottom, there'll be several broken ones.
So anyway, what I'm doing is I am breaking these in half, and then we've been doing this for years now, haven't we?
Years and years.
We have a system. Daryl's the opener.
She does warn me like a week beforehand, hey, on Thursday night, we've got X amount dinosaur crackers, or I got a dinosaur program. I said, all right. There is another program that she used to do at the very beginning, and I think we as a family just revolted and said, no more. We're not
It was a lot. It was a lot. Corn husk dolls.
Corn husk dolls.
So we have 145 of these to put together. So we thought, well, while we're here, we're gonna like chit chat with you guys. But if you've been with us a while, like,
you may have seen this in the past.
yeah, we've done this in the past, but oh, I broke that one. So anyway, that is what we are doing. We're just breaking all this up, and then it's Thursday night, and usually on Thursday nights I meet with Angela Deaver from the office and 2 of our other friends, and we just go and eat dinner somewhere, usually Chick-fil-A or Panera Bread, and we just visit. So I've got 10 or 15 minutes before I need to leave to do that. So grabbed Daryl and said, let's do this and do a live. And so we thought we'd pop on. Now, I want to talk to you guys too about my thyroid biopsy.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So many of you guys just sent the sweetest messages, and your comments were so nice. So I just wanted to do a quick follow-up. I kind of feel like it's a little bit swollen today because of the biopsy, but it was really sore. It was really sore last night, but it's just a little tender today. But so I didn't really know what to expect, but you know, the doctor they numbed it up really good, and then they took 4 needles, and one right after the other, took whatever they needed and put a little Band-Aid on it and sent me home. So I'm glad that that's over. I'm just ready
Is it as sore today as it was yesterday? No, okay, good.
Yesterday it was so sore I could hardly put my neck back or turn it.
Right.
Did find out that I have, because this lump is so large, it's 5 centimeters, so it's pretty big. It has deviated my trachea, which is interesting. So I will be having some kind of surgery. My doctor yesterday said that what she wanted to do was wait to get the results back from the biopsy first. And so we should know in a week, and then make a plan moving forward. So anyway, you guys know how that is. It's like, it's just, you kind of have to, it's a hurry up and wait kind of thing, and you have to go through the processes and the steps. So Tina Stoner, I'm just looking up, and she said that she needs prayers, and your thing just went by too fast, sweet friend. So let's pray for our sweet Tina. Thank you for asking for prayers. Cheryl asked me, was I awake? Yes, I was awake for it. And it was okay. It's funny, a lot of you guys probably know, because I had a kidney stone like a year ago.
Oh, I thought you were going to go way back.
Yeah, but I think I know we had our page, and anyway, so I've had lots of kidney stone issues, and those hurt really bad. And I've given birth naturally twice and had a C-section. So as far as pain,
What was that first kidney stone called?
Staghorn.
Staghorn. In other words, every crevice in her kidney was a stone.
Yeah.
And they didn't know whether that kidney was going to be able to function or not, but they had to go through her back, and they made a hole about the size of a nickel and went in and demolished. What's another word?
They lasered it out.
Lasered it and made it. Anyway, sent her home after severe.
It was it was a hard thing.
Ooh, it was really
I think
hard.
I was in the hospital about a week because we
Yeah.
had so many complications.
Yeah.
So
Golly.
it was right at Christmas too. I think I came home Christmas Eve.
Yeah. Sent you home with a hole. It was a hole in her back. And she was laying on her stomach. She was like, "Can you tell me take a picture?" I looked at that and I'm like, "Holy Hannah."
Because it was covered up, right? I had a
Yeah.
big Band-Aid over it. And then I'm like, take a picture of it. I can't see it. And Daryl felt like he could look down inside my back.
Yeah.
So they didn't stitch it up. That was weird.
Something about it, in order for it to heal properly from it had to heal from the inside out, and you couldn't stitch it up to get it to heal the correct way.
Right. It was like
Does that make sense?
Yes. I think they explained it like it's like a puncture wound. And then it would heal from the inside. It would heal and then work its way up to the top. But Daryl's face was like white, and he was like so shocked by it, right? I think you were expecting stitches or something, right?
Yeah, just a little hole, not the size of a quarter. Holy cow.
Anyway, so after having all these kidney stone issues and natural childbirth, I'm like, I think I can handle a biopsy. A little couple needles if you're gonna numb me up. So it was uncomfortable, but you know, it wasn't terrible. So Lily said, praying for Anna. That's so sweet. Denise said, hello from New Hampshire. Prayers for you, Miss Annie. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ruth is sending love and prayers. Sue Neff, I love your top. Okay, you guys look. Is this cute? I thought I wanted to wear it because it just said blessed. I feel blessed to have this sweet Facebook page and blessed to have good health care. And I found this at Walmart. So Carolyn is asking again, what are we doing? Randy said, what are we breaking? So those of you who are just joining us, we are breaking up some animal crackers or animal cookies for a class that I'm teaching tomorrow. This is going to be like like a puzzle that these kids are going to put together. I'll be a paleontologist tomorrow, and I'm teaching about dinosaurs and carnivores and herbivores and fossils. And there's two parts of this activity. So they dig out chocolate chips out of a chocolate chip cookie, and then
they dig it out with a toothpick.
Right. Oh, I gotta check and make sure I have enough toothpicks.
Yeah.
I gotta get my box down. So, Sandra said she had a kidney stone in 2024 and had surgery, and a stent was put in place.
Those are fun, aren't they?
Yes, they are. I've had a few stents. Cindy said, wow, I've never had a kidney stone. My sister, dad, and maybe a younger brother have had them. Prayers for your help. Well, listen, they are no fun. So my dad had kidney stones really bad. All of my siblings, and there's 7 of us. My sister Angela, who you guys have met, she has never had a kidney stone, but she just had like a CAT scan done. She discovered that she has kidney stones.
Is that
she
right?
could not believe it.
I didn't know that.
They're not hurting her, but she has them in there. Anna Rogers said, I want a shirt like that. I know, it's so cute. So Anna, earlier, like a couple of days ago, I posted about these sweatshirts, and I put the link on there. So you can go and you can look at that little post and find the link if you'd like to. Rainey said, what a great teacher. Thank you. Listen, I have a good time.
Yes, she does. She's truly blessed with this job, this little thing.
It's a fun job. Today I was dressed up like a snowflake, and I taught about snow and snowflakes, and I have a big snowman. I don't know if I've ever shown you guys the snowman. He's in the car. He's ginormous. And we decorate him. So anyway, the kids have a good time. Because we live in Alabama, they don't get to decorate a snowman very often. So I bring in that big snowman, and they love it. Except a lot of them last week were able to make a little snowman.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Mary said, what a great teacher. They will love it. Yes, they really do. Shirley said she's praying for a great outcome. Listen,
TG Ford from Newfoundland. Wow, good evening.
Now listen, I say it Newfoundland.
Newfoundland.
I'm not sure how to say it, but where is Newfoundland, Daryl?
Well, you go to Maine, then you just keep going.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I may have thought you had to go across the ocean. You don't?
No, it's part of Canada.
Okay. Y'all, I may not know my map very well. I thought Newfoundland, honestly, was over there by like Denmark and Sweden. It's not?
Finland is.
Okay.
Finland and Denmark, Sweden.
Okay.
Finland, Denmark. Norway's the other one over
there.
Yeah.
Okay. We have never seen you dressed as a snowflake. Okay, well, I dress all in white, and then I just have a big snowflake on the front of me. I'll take a picture tomorrow so you guys can see that. I'm actually teaching Snowflake Man in the morning, and then I'm going to change my clothes, and then I'm teaching this in the afternoon. So I have 2 programs tomorrow. Jennifer said, did you create your own job? Definitely built this business 25 years ago. Daryl and I...
It's working on 30 years ago, actually.
It's been a long time.
Almost 30 years. Yeah.
So Daryl and I, when we were first married, we lived at a camp, and they paid us, and we got to live at the camp for free in a cute little apartment, and we took care of everybody if they came into the camp after 4 o'clock.
After 4 o'clock and
on the weekends. And then during the day, they taught outdoor education programs, and they needed a teacher to teach about bugs, and they asked me if I could help them, and I said I would. And Madison was she was little, like 2 maybe. And so there was another certified teacher there, and she said, Miss Annie, we could do something like this in the schools. And so she put out a brochure. This is before there was a website. So she put out a brochure, and then she sent me to go teach. And then she moved away, and I just asked her if I could keep doing it, because at the time we only had 3 programs, and I probably taught 5 times that year. And then really Daryl believed in me enough, because I've never actually been to college, but I knew I wanted to be a teacher. And so we just figured out I didn't dress up in costumes, and then I started dressing up in costumes and taking treats to the teachers and creating more programs. And now I have 15 programs, and I just work all year round, and it's a God wink. It's a blessing. So anyway, that is how I created my little Miss Annie's educational adventures. So Carolyn said, did you hear anything about the boy that was walking? I did not. I don't know how that turned out. And I'm so glad you asked, because I know a lot of you guys stopped and prayed for that little guy. The police department, when I was talking with them, said that they have cameras all over the city, and they felt like they would be able to find him if he was on the road that I described. And then when I talked with dispatch, which was just a few minutes later, they said we have a car in the area and we will send one there. And I did leave them my number, and I wish I would have thought to say, will you call or text me and let me know if you find him? But no, I didn't hear back. So someone said, are you employed by the school system? I am not. It's my own little business, and I get paid like a field trip. So they collect money. I am an in-school field trip. So that's what I do. Elizabeth said she prayed for him. I'm so glad. Thank you so much. Linda said, praying that the biopsy results will come back, lending you great news. Me too. Me too. And I know this is really treatable, and I know it's going to be fine. But I know I will be having surgery to correct, to make it so my deviated trachea will straighten out. She showed me in the ultrasound where my trachea was supposed to be and where it is, and it's definitely shifted. And it's interesting because she was asking me if I have breathing issues, and I don't, that I'm aware of, unless, do I snore? Sometimes. Do I? Do I snore every night?
Yeah. Kind of have to nudge you, get you to turn over a little bit.
Oh, okay.
But I think the biggest problem you have is you just can't swallow. You have issues with swallowing sometimes. I think that's the thing that was kind of concerning me, that it's blocking something there. So
yeah. So Sandy said, could you call the police department and ask them if they found him? I could. You know what? That's a good idea. I should probably do that. That's not a bad idea at all. I may try to do that for sure. Cindy said, God's got you. He does. He does, 100%. Okay, do you guys remember how Daryl said at the bottom, you'll end up with all these broken pieces? That's our favorite part, all the broken pieces. Anyway.
They can't be used.
They can't be used. They cannot be used. Do you do a recycling program for the kids? Betty said. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
And it's kind of neat how that came about, too.
The recycling program?
Yeah, your friend Miriam.
Oh, yeah, Miriam. Yeah, she is in recycling, and so, yeah. I have like really the best teaching job. It really is so fun. It is a fun time. All right, we're getting down to I'm gonna have to open up another bag. So we're using these for those of you who have come on. We have to make 150 bags. I'm teaching 150 little kindergartners tomorrow. Really, it's about 145, I think. But this is what we've done so far.
Yep. Almost at 100. Still have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Are we almost at 100?
Yes, we've got about 90 here.
Okay.
Then I've got a full box here I need to
So,
50 out.
here we go. So Daryl and I were going to be breaking these up because I'm teaching this little class tomorrow, and I was like, this is the perfect time to do a live. And I felt like we needed to just update you guys about my biopsy because so many of you guys were asking and so kind about that. And really, honestly, because so many of you guys made comments about what was on my neck, because I don't see it.
Yeah.
Do you see it as much?
Well, I was so used to it. I did not see it the way
all of you saw it.
You saw it.
So now my mom has been very concerned about it. So, but because you guys were talking about it so much and asking about it, it really did bring a lot of awareness to us about it. So we were like, I need to do something about it. So, oh, you are breaking them, so why not use the broken ones? Because
there's not another part that goes with it.
right.
Yeah.
See this right here? So what they do is I break this, and because they're just little kindergartners, right? Because they're little kindergartners, I don't make it hard. That little head just came off. So then I put these in here.
So now they have something to put together like a puzzle.
Right. So
That
then
fits.
they take these out and they put them together, and they know it's going to be two animals, and it's like putting together the fossils. And so that's why we don't use the broken ones, because like here's a broken piece I just picked up. I have no idea where that part is. So, and plus those are the ones that Dee and I get to eat.
Yeah. I don't know who asked. Somebody asked about fast food places in Columbiana. We do have a couple. We have a McDonald's, we have a Taco Bell, and we have a Jack's, which if you're not from Alabama, then it's unique to Alabama. It's like a little hamburger place.
Oh, so is Jack's only in Alabama?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if it was
Or-
like in Georgia or anything like that.
Yeah, they might have one out
Okay.
of state, but I'm not too sure where. But
Okay.
that's basically all we have as far as fast food. We do have a couple of restaurants here. So
We have some really good restaurants. Hey, Janie from Houston. I actually have quite a bit of family in Houston. I have some aunts and cousins and uncles in Houston, but I have never been to Houston. Did you travel to Houston?
traveled through it.
Through it. Okay. Lois said, I'm praying for you and love your and enjoy your videos. Thank you so much, you guys. We love y'all. We feel like you're kind of part of our little family. And when a couple of days go by and we don't talk to you, it seems like we're missing something. But
Oh, you have Jack's in Mississippi too. Okay.
oh yeah. Starkville, Mississippi has Jack's.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
There's a Jack's in Albany,
Albany,
Georgia.
Georgia. Well, they originated in Alabama, so
Yeah,
I'm glad they've expanded out.
me too.
And their new ones, I really like the newer
The new-
construction and the concept that they have. They're really neat little places.
yeah,
so,
the new build.
yeah.
Okay, Jennifer Wright, Carr said we're getting a Jack's in Cleveland very soon. Wow, they've
Is that Cleveland, Mississippi, or is that
Oh.
Cleveland, Ohio?
Alice said, I had my thyroid removed. The surgery's easy. Adjusting thyroid with medication takes time. Okay. So not, fingers crossed. My doctor yesterday told me she was hoping that we would only have to remove half of it and not have the other half. So I'm hoping that means, do I need medication if I have half of it? You know how like with kidneys, like if as long as you got one kidney, you're good?
So,
Do you
Jennifer, I'm gonna.
Oh, you're going back.
Jennifer's asking about Jack. Jack in the Box is totally different than this Jack's. Jack's is like, really, it's almost like saying it's McDonald's, but it's with a Southern flair. They do have
They do fried chicken and French fries,
French
and they have
fries.
mashed potatoes. Oh, did I do the thumbs down? We don't know.
That's right, because they do a Southern dinner type thing along with their burgers.
Yeah.
So
Tupelo has Jack's, and there's one at Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge,
Wow.
Red Stick.
Okay.
Used to go there on business, actually.
Yeah. Okay, Kathleen said hello from Saudi Daisy, Tennessee. Never heard that.
Never heard it.
Is In the Kitchen with Tabby on here? Tabby, are you on here? I see Cheryl said amen or something like that. I haven't seen that Tabby's on here. If you are Tabby, hello. If you guys are not following In the Kitchen with Tabby, she's so fun and she's one of our good friends. Her husband, Dale. We love them. Charlotte said, enjoy you and do very much. Love when, and you went on viral fast. I'm just assuming that you're saying that you love it when you see us. And we love y'all too.
Oh yeah.
Diane
Oh.
said that Jack's has good breakfast.
They
oh,
do.
they do.
They do have a really
Yeah.
good breakfast. Absolutely.
Daryl and I used to go and eat a little Jack's breakfast almost every Saturday morning.
Yeah. When we lived over in Calera, there was one right around the corner from us.
Yep. And now that there's one here in town, we don't really go. We haven't really gone on Saturday morning. We have been busy with this house, you guys.
Yes.
So, anyway, all right. Edna said I had a growth on my thyroid a few years ago. They removed half and said usually the other half will take over.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, well, good. All right. Laura is here from Hardinsburg, Kentucky. That's fun. You know, isn't there a big quilt shop in Kentucky or something? Like quilts or... I think there is, and I think that would be so fun to go.
Go quilting?
Well,
Should go with your mama.
I know I should go with my mom. That would be
She
really
would know.
fun. She would know. Yes.
I've kind of lost count.
Have you lost count?
I've lost count.
Uh-oh. Okay.
So let me do this. Let's
What you
wait
gonna
just
do?
a second. I'm going to count 50 bags out, and that way I know that.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. All right. I'm going to let Daryl count. Sherry said, have you done anything else to your house? We really haven't. We have just been, you know, all the holidays came around and, you know, we haven't. We have just kind of been waiting on the workshop and taking care of all that stuff today. So we've been doing that. But in February, Cottage Supply, we're supposed to get a new island that they have so graciously and generously given to us. So that is awesome. Cannot wait for that. Because right now we're sitting down and it's great at the table, but when I'm used to working on an island and it's high, it's really nice. Cheryl said Amish in Ohio have quilt shops in Ohio. Denise said my kids have thyroid issues on both sides and their father's side. And then Sandy said, our friend Tabby said you all were going on vacation together. She is so sweet. Can I go with y'all? Right? I don't know. I didn't even tell Daryl. Tabby put on her vision board, she put, okay. She said that she wants to go on vacation with us.
All right.
So that sounds like fun, doesn't it? They came and, Tabby and Dale came and stayed at our house. They stayed up in the little apartment. And we did some videos with her, and that was really fun with Kathy's Southern Kitchen. If you're not watching Kathy's Southern Kitchen, she is so nice too. So
I had it perfect anyway. I did right there.
Did you have it perfect?
I had it perfect, right?
Okay.
So I can put these
Betsy
back
said, I'm
in.
trying to find the soup recipe from last night.
Boom.
And can't find it. Wonder why. It should still be there on Facebook for sure. I don't know why you can't see it either. It should be there. So, listen, this is what I do. I just go, if I'm looking for something, I just go on that page and I scroll. But if you know the name of it, I'm trying to think which soup went up yesterday. Oh, it wasn't a soup. Oh, was it the tomato soup? Whatever it is, just go to MissAnniesHomeAndKitchen.com, MissAnniesHomeAndKitchen.com, type in, just start typing what you remember or know about whatever the recipe was.
There's a little search box right there.
It'll pop up. You could even watch the YouTube video. So when you go to our page, you'll see the recipe, and then if you, you can also see the YouTube video. So it's pretty fancy, y'all. So if you're watching YouTube, go check out Miss Annie's Home and Kitchen also, because that's fun. Mary said your home is beautiful.
Thank you, Mary.
You know, we say it all the time. We just are so blessed. We are so surprised at how it turned out, and we feel so grateful. Phyllis said, Miss Annie, we named our great-grandchild Annie Jubilee.
Oh,
What
sweet.
a fun name! Annie Jubilee. I didn't tell you this, Daryl, but I was at Helena Elementary School Monday and Tuesday, and there was a little girl named Annie, and she was sitting next to a girl whose last name was McDaniel. So Annie and McDaniel were right beside each other. It was so
Cute.
funny, so cute. Yeah. Jetta said, I think it was tomato soup. I think so too. So if you just type in the tomato soup, it's there, and that is the best tomato soup. It's so good. Okay. Grandma's Southern Kitchen said, hey, sweetie. Well, hello. We're glad that you're here. Pamela said she joined late and she wonders what we're doing. So we are trying to bag up 150 of these cookies. I'm breaking them. I'm teaching a little lesson tomorrow about fossils and dinosaurs. And so I'm teaching to kindergarten. So we're breaking these so that then when they reach in their bag and we're putting 2 of them in, they can easily just put them together, pretending to be little paleontologists. It's pretty fun. Let's see. Annie Jubilee Hayes is her name. That's so cute. Jennifer said, I recommend saving the videos on Facebook and you can create categories. Oh, you are a smart person on Facebook. That is awesome. I didn't even know you could do that. Did you know that, Dee?
Mm-mm.
Y'all could teach us a few things. I made the loaded potato soup yesterday and it was a hit.
It's delicious.
You guys, that is so good and it is so yummy. I know when I made that soup, I put in like the shredded hash browns. Normally, I would put in the diced frozen hash browns, but when I did grocery pickup, they put in the shredded, which was fine. It worked the same, but I know some of you probably were wondering, why did you use shredded and not diced? So you can use both, but that's the reason why. My maternal grandmother's maiden name was McDaniel. Her name was Margaret Ann, but they called her Annie.
Oh,
that is so sweet. That's from Edna. Edna, that's a fun name. All right. Whoops. I took the head off of that one. Okay. I just saw somebody said they made snow ice cream. That was good.
Yeah.
We had never had that before.
No.
And we might get snow again next week, right?
Yeah.
Are we or no?
It's kind of iffy.
It's kind of iffy.
Yeah, it's still too early to tell. It's gonna get, there is moisture coming through Saturday, Sunday. And I think it's gonna get cold on Sunday. There might be some coming through Tuesday.
Yeah.
Gotta wait for
Okay.
James. You know, I'll.
James Spann, we watched that guy.
Yeah.
All right, so are we almost done?
We're down to 4 bags.
So somebody just said, don't forget your dinner plans with your friends.
Yeah.
You are right. They are meeting at 6:30, but
Yeah.
I was like, we wanted to finish up talking to you guys, and now we're done with this. And so when I get home tonight, we will not have to do this, which will be so great. Doris said she got her cookbook yesterday and she loves it.
Wonderful.
Well, thank you so much. We love our cookbooks. Hey, Sue Garrett, we love you.
Hey,
You cute friend.
Mama Sue.
You are just the best.
That was it.
Hey, Lynn Mackey.
This is it.
All right, so we're right here at the end, and so we are, oh, that was it?
That was it.
Okay, let me do one more, because I broke them. Oh, can you hand me just one more bag? Anyway, we're done. Thank you for chit-chatting with us. We wanted to just give you that update. We got our work done. You guys made that go by really fast.
How nice of you to be hanging out with us during this.
That was a whole lot more exciting. I loved it. All right, everybody, we love you so much, and we're just going to remind you to be
Stronger every day.
know that you guys can do hard things, and we'll see you next time. Love you. Bye, sweet
Bye.
friends. Oh, if I can finish.